Hello and welcome. Today I'm joined by Ollie Beckett, who's a fund manager for TR European Growth Trust. Ollie, thank you very much for joining me today. Now, the trust's share price relative to its NAV was at a premium at the beginning of the year, which is very unusual for a small cap trust. Since then, it's averaged at about -7% in the year to date. So I want to know, was this inevitable, and what's your take on the trust performance in 2018 so far?
We entered 2018 and everyone was very positive on Europe, very positive on European smaller companies. The trust had gone to a premium, which is pretty unusual. And what we've seen throughout the year is sort of a reality check, really. Economic data's been at the margin slightly disappointing. Europe's fallen out of favour as the US has grown much faster versus Europe. And in fairness, we've delivered pretty disappointing performance. And all in all, that's led to the trust going to a discount, now currently near a 10%.
Okay, and how does the portfolio look compared to the beginning of the year? Are there any notable actions or changes to the structure of the portfolio that you can share with investors?
Look, there's no great change in process, and in terms of what we do, what's actually happened as the year's progressed is we've ended up with probably more of a value-orientated portfolio. The portfolio looks genuinely cheap in terms of any multiples you'd like to care to look at. Actually, as cheap as it's ever been, but we just need a change in sentiment. So there's been one or two changes, but no great change in process and no great change in sort of sector exposure.
And lastly, why is now a good time to invest in European small cap?
Well, sentiment's negative. It's all very negative. And look, there is still global growth out there. So all the worries are mainly macro and they're mainly political. So there's a sort of macro concern that the US economy will slow down, yet the Fed will keep raising rates come what may. I'm not sure that's fair. I'm not sure they'll just raise rates regardless of the economy. And secondly, that we've just got this sort of political, I don't know, nationalism, if you like, whether it's the US, whether it's the UK, whether it's Italy, whether it's further afield in Europe, in Eastern Europe. So, and we just need some good news politically. But the best thing I guess, would be a trade deal between the US and China to alleviate those macro concerns.
Ollie Beckett, thank you very much for joining us today.
No, thank you.